All right, hey everybody. This is actually my first live stream here on this channel, so I'm pretty excited. I got with me Port Gas,
Yo.
Mechabladez, Jordan. You guys can
Yo.
introduce yourself. You're welcome to.
All right. What's up, my fellow knights of the Z Kingdom? My name is Mechabladez Z, the ace detective of anime and manga. How you guys doing today? What I basically do is anime reviews. I do theories based on. I'm trying to do all the anime in the world. That's my goal. Do a theory on that. Try to show Matt Bat who's boss. You know what I mean? Just saying. Not calling out that man. I'll just say it. But I'm good friends with the man Prince. Yo, the man Prince.
Hey, I just want to say subscribe to
My
Prince
boy.
Production. Go to YouTube/Prince Production.
And then he's gonna leave, and you are gonna see him for the rest of the stream. Watch.
Yeah, that's basically it. So yeah, man, I'm happy to be here today to talk about some Pokemon and more that my man Admiral Black, slash Cletus has to ask for us, man. Let's go.
No, not
Yo,
slash.
let's go.
Welcome, Zolfi, by the way.
Yo.
Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Is it clear or is it like, staticky?
No, you sound good.
Yeah, that sounded really good.
Okay, is my camera working? 'Cause I don't see myself.
No, I can't see you.
Alright.
Yeah, I think you got like one of those default pictures or something.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try to figure this out.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so guys, Jordan, Port Gas, you guys can introduce yourselves as well, if you like.
Oh,
Yo,
yeah.
guys, I'll do something quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Alright, my name's Jordan. I have a channel. Haven't uploaded anything yet, but maybe down the line we'll see where this takes me. But yeah, I'm just here to talk about Pokemon and dick around, so we'll see where it goes.
Alright, very straightforward. Alright, so guys, we're here to talk about Pokemon Sun and Moon. I want to let you guys know that the hype is real for this game, and I'm excited. I'm very excited to see what we have in store with us in the next Pokemon games. What are some things that you guys want to see in the next Pokemon game and Pokemon Sun?
Oh, bruh.
Where do I even begin?
Well, if I had to say one thing I want to see, it would have to be something along the lines of the Battle Frontier, something like that. Or I think you guys said it in your video, which was awesome, Admiral and Prince. You said something about like how Black and White 2 that you can go back and face all the trainers from the past and all that stuff and that little tournament thing. I hope they can bring something like that back, like either in a Battle Frontier type of style or something along those lines. I want to see that because I want to face Misty. I want to face my boy Brock. All of them motherfuckers, man.
That was
That's
actually a
what I
really
want.
fun
That's one of the
feature. That was actually a very fun feature back then. The only thing that I wish that you did is if you went against them, you actually got experience for it. That was my only thing. I kind of like how they did in Pokemon Soul Silver and Heart Gold, where you got to re-go against all the gym leaders, and you actually got experience from it, and stronger teams. I think that was really cool.
Yeah.
Really cool feature that they could kind of bring back.
Yes.
I think for me, I want them just to balance the metagame some more because I play a lot of competitive Pokemon, and just sometimes every time they introduce new Pokemon, things the metagame changes a lot, especially with 6th Gen. They rebalanced a lot of Pokemon, added new abilities, movesets, and all that. I want them to balance it more. That's my biggest thing.
So what's something that you would change?
I think I'd find something to, make Blaziken less broken. Because I want to use Blaziken, but it's so fucking broken you can't use it. Like
that Ubers. No, just kidding.
God, seriously though, fuck Speed Boost. Whoever came up with Speed Boost, like, god damn it, I hate that shit.
See, I like it. It's just I don't think it should have went on somebody like him.
Yeah, I mean it's good ability for like yeah, I guess a Pokemon that isn't as strong as Blaziken, but all you gotta do is Swords Dance and Speed Boost, and that's it. That's you win. There's no going back after you Swords Dance once and then like 2 turns of Speed Boost. Game over.
All right, so who do you main though? Like, who do you use? Who's your top favorite? Like your top 3 favorite to use?
For competitive play, this is gonna sound really weird, but have you guys ever used Nose Pass in competitive?
Nose Pass? Oh my God! Please.
Let me explain. Let me explain why. Let me justify this. Let me justify this outlandish statement. Okay. So, if you make a level 1 Nose Pass with Sturdy, give it Pain Split, Toxic, Stealth Rock. Oh my God, that is the dirtiest shit. If you can pull that off, you are a champ.
Wow.
Bro, that's
you-
worse than the rat-a-tat with the Endeavor, man. That's worse. Yeah, that's worse.
It is way worse, dude. Because when you
Jesus.
go down to one with sturdy, you pain split, go back to full HP. You can never break the sturdy. You just keep pain splitting, and their
Jordan,
HP
what was
just
your
plummets.
First game, Jordan.
First game, blue.
Yeah.
I was like 5 years old.
Yeah.
My brother gave me a copy
Oh
of blue,
my
and I started
God.
playing.
Yeah,
Awesome
first game was
sauce, man.
I
Oh
remember
my
first game was
God.
actually Leaf Green. I was kind of a late boomer. Pokemon.
Yeah, no, I was there for a while. Like when I was a little kid.
Yeah, my first game was Red. You know, Red Boys. Red Boys.
OG's right here.
What about you, Zolfi?
My first game was actually Silver, Pokemon Silver. I missed the first disc.
Ooh.
Mm.
So
My boy, that Lugia.
yeah,
Oh, here's a fun
Lugia.
question.
Hey.
Here's a fun question for everybody. What are your favorite Pokemon?
Charizard.
Umbreon.
I mean,
Okay.
Lopunny's thick as fuck, so I gotta go.
What about you, Sophie? Who's yours?
I'm gonna go get it. So I'll be right back.
Oh, he's gonna go get it, bro. He has the item.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, Lopunny's thick as fuck, so maybe we can.
Oh yeah, man. Yo, shout out to Roger, man. That nice theme, bro. Like, yo, he did
My
it back in the
favorite,
day.
My favorite for the longest time was actually Staraptor. He was pretty cool.
Ooh.
I liked him from the anime. Not necessarily from the games, because I liked the way the one Ash had. I liked his.
He looks like he's in 8th grade,
Oh,
though. Like, hates his parents.
my
You know what I mean?
Oh.
He's like, whatever, mom, and like hair flips. But I love him, but he looks kind of edgy.
Yeah. Let's see. It's slowly starting to become Garchomp. I like Garchomp a lot.
Yeah. Garchomp's awesome. So, like, I leave him in competitive play all the time. I think he's a beast.
And he's in focus.
Yes. Wait, I think. Wait, Zolfi.
So my favorite Pokemon was actually Umbreon as well.
Okay.
Same as Mechabladez. But when 6th Gen came out,
Oh.
this became my favorite Pokemon.
Sylvie! Hey, that's not right, bro. That takes
Dragon
my
Killer.
$2,000. You gotta chill.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah. Ever since Johto, Umbreon has just been my favorite. I love Umbreon. He was my favorite Eevee evolution, but this tops it. This is a Dragon Killer.
Sylveon is pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie.
See, my
Sylveon is
favorite EV evolution is Leafeon.
Leafeon.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I like
not
Leafeon.
bad. I love the when they introduced that to 4th Gen, man. That was bliss. Yeah, that was lit.
They need to make a ghost type, a ghost Eevee evolution.
Yes. Thank you.
Pantheon.
Yeah, I agree.
Ooh.
Pantheon. Ooh.
Steelion, man. What about
See,
Steelion?
there's such
Dragon.
That is that there's such cool concept art online that people make for like ghost EVs and these different EV evolutions.
I
And
really want a dragon type.
What if we had a
though.
dual type though? A dual type EV evolution. I don't know if that would happen though.
I don't
That would
know
be
if
sick.
they'll do that.
That'd be
You know what'd be
sick.
really
That would
cool
be sick.
too, actually? This would sound weird, but imagine like a Mega Eevee that had Protean, so it could like be any type.
Ooh,
That'll be fun.
That sounds cool.
So
Yeah,
that sounds cool,
a lot
yeah.
of people are starting to think that Eevee might get a Mega Evolution. Just regular basic Eevee might get a Mega Evolution soon. Do you guys think that's possible? You think
Yeah.
might do
With
that?
Protean.
Yeah. With Protean, I would go with that idea.
That'd be so sick.
So
Mhm.
wait,
You guys are saying
over,
That would just neutralize basically the just the use of just stones. Then they could just use Mega Evolution. Who needs Umbreon? Who needs Sylveon? Who needs Glaceon? All them. You can just get that Mega Evolution, that Protein. Use any move, bam. So there you go. There's your Umbreon, your Sylveon, all that stuff.
What
Bro.
about your moveset though? Because
Oh, that's right.
yeah,
It can be anything.
Eevee doesn't learn all those different moves.
Oh, that's true.
I think they will. That's the thing though. With new gens, they add new stuff to Move Tutor, so you can Move Tutor like you be like flamethrower, and also, yeah, and also probably with breeding too. You can make it learn cool stuff as well. Because when you add new gens, you add new stuff to Move Tutors, breeding, and you can even add new stuff to their move pool. Like I think they did that with Charizard, especially in 6th Gen. They add a lot of physical moves.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they could totally make it work if they really wanted to.
What you say, John? What are you doing?
No, actually, I'm not gonna promote my channel. I swear.
You don't plug my channel.
If I go to Twitter / Captain Cosplay Captain.
Yo, this man promoting the Twitter, bro.
Alright, well, ignore John. Okay. Oh, Ampharos. Anime Blaze said Ampharos one of his.
Wait,
That's all John uses. is Ampharos. I fucking hate Ampharos for that reason because John always used them.
Emperor. Yo, that nice majestic hair though. Yo, the
It's so
majestic
easy to beat though, man. Like all you gotta do is Grounder Fairy, game over. Like,
Earthquake. Earthquake.
Okay.
that's all you need.
Attack
Alright,
from
so-
below.
The new region, guys. The new region.
Ooh.
Where do you guys
New
think the region will be
region.
taking place?
Dang, man.
I have already said where I think the
You
region.
yeah, Puerto Rico. You know that Puerto Rico.
Wait, I
Yeah.
didn't watch the video, so could you just go over it real quick? 'Cause I
Oh,
think
yeah,
I
yeah,
watched
yeah.
it, but I
Really? You
didn't
didn't
watch
watch
it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you-
didn't watch it.
First of all, you should go watch it.
Pretty good.
I will. I
Yes,
will.
you gotta
I'm
watch it,
stream.
man. It's
I'm gonna
good.
go watch
It's
it
the
after
best.
So
this.
basically, John and I came up with the theory. John basically saw a connection between the logos for Pokemon Sun and Moon and the Sun and Moon from Taino culture. The Tainos are basically the natives to Puerto Rico and the Caribbeans.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're listening, never mind. Okay, yeah.
I'm listening to the.
Oh, okay, that's cool. But they're basically natives to Puerto Rico and the Caribbeans. And John and I kind of dissected the trailer that we got that introduced Pokemon Sun and Moon, and we were able to see that the bird kind of looks like a Puerto Rican woodpecker. So we were able to find a picture of a bird that kind of matches that. We were able to find a resort in Puerto Rico that kind of matches the building that was shown. We were able to see that in Puerto Rico you actually have these beach trucks, which are like lifeguard trucks, and they very much resemble like vehicles from the trailer. So we kind of just took things and we kind of made a connection to Puerto Rico, and we really believe that the games might take place in Puerto Rico for the simple fact that the sun and the moon in Taino cultures are where they represent gods. And in this case, in the games, they might actually represent legendary Pokemon to their respective game.
Oh, I can't wait, man.
And so we're waiting for more information on the game to try and
Kodo.
yeah, to try and expand on our theory. So
Aren't we
that's
supposed to
pretty
get
much
news
it.
pretty soon, though? Aren't we supposed
Yeah, I
to get some
think the 15th. That's what GCPM. I think that's the dude I follow. He said we're supposed to be getting Kodo, I think, and on the
Okay.
15th of April. So I think we're
Well,
supposed
I've been
to be getting
waiting.
something.
We're
Hopefully.
supposed to get something. They
Let's
trolled
go,
so
like,
hard.
10 days.
Yeah, they trolled. I felt bad for him too the other day. You know, I felt like, dang man, but you know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. You know, April Fool's Day, whatever they do, man, in Japan, man. I don't know. I don't know.
That was cold. That was cold-blooded. There were so many people that were angry about that.
Umbreon!
It's not mine. These are my sisters. But Sun and Moon,
You got-
Sun and Moon, they're getting Mega
A
Evolution.
good taste. A good taste, my boy.
They have to.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Before we talk about the actual Sun and Moon game, what Pokemon do you guys think should get Mega Evolutions? Like have to get.
Ooh,
Mega
that's-
Evolutions?
These,
Flygon.
they have to,
Flygon.
have to.
Okay.
Even if it doesn't
Mega
make
Umbreon,
sense,
Mega
please, just
Espeon.
Flygon, man. I want Flygon so bad.
See,
There's just-
Flygon's like a fan favorite of everybody though. Like everybody
Yeah.
wants Flygon to get Mega Evolution.
Either Flygon, let's see, who else actually? I'm trying to think of some. I'm trying to think of like Pokemon that I think really deserve it though.
Yeah, they need
Besides
some
the
good
fans.
loving. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the ones
Hey,
that
look.
are bottom tier, all that stuff. That everybody said, oh, they fodder, man. But I want to see them, you know, at least rise in the rankings or something. But I'm trying to think on the top of my head, like maybe Solrock and Lunatone, of course. I think that's a given.
Uh-huh.
But
Lapras.
oh yeah, Lapras
Oh,
would be
Lapras
cool.
would be fun. Yeah.
Oh,
See,
Loch
I'm
Ness
a
Monster.
fan
Lapras.
I'm gonna be that guy that says Dunsparce. I think he needs a Mega Evolution.
Yeah, Dunsparce. Yeah.
Because if they don't give him one, I don't understand why he's in the game. At this point, I don't understand why he's a Pokemon, honestly. If he ain't getting a Mega Evolution, they gotta do something with him.
What about Star? Oh, what the heck is that? I was gonna say,
I don't know, I
whoa.
think it's Morpcat.
I was thinking, how about what do you guys think about other starters from like other gens, like Gen 4 or something? Do you think they should get some megas, like
Well,
like
they
a
have to
Polion
now.
or Infernape?
Like Aura has
Someone
pretty much
like-
confirmed that they're all getting
Yeah.
some form of Mega. Like,
Yeah.
The Johto
Well-
Pokemon haven't gotten them either.
I think
Yeah.
the Johto Pokemon might get Mega Evolutions before Infernape and them do.
Yeah, I know.
And then-
Dang straight Meganium, man. Please
I
give that
think
sucker a
they're
Mega
kind of next in line
Yes.
because Sinnoh's still kind of new. Like it's more new than Johto was, you know.
Yeah, and I can see why Johto would get it because some people are comparing Sun and Moon to be like the silver, the gold to Kalos in a sense. If we can go back, so I guess I could see that Admiral, bro.
it's got to be like
You
a
know,
Southern
Joe-
Catalyst thing going on. Like, that's the only way I
Yeah.
can see this work.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's so much unanswered in X and Y.
Right.
This has to be a follow-up.
Well, I think it might be one of those things where you kind of like start out the game in Kalos and you go off to a different region,
Yeah.
or vice versa, where you start off in a different region and you come back to Kalos.
Mhm.
So I think this is going to be one of those games where we have to go back and forth, kind of like in Soul Silver, Heart Gold.
Right.
You have to go back and forth between Kanto and Johto. I think we might
Mhm.
get another one of those games here with Sun and Moon.
That'd make my pants tight. Like, oh, I'd be so excited.
And then that ghost girl will finally know the full story, man. If you
Oh.
know about the
I'm
ghost
actually,
girl in the
yeah, that'd be really intriguing. I want to see more about that.
Yes. Oh my God, yes.
No, I think what's really cool too is if we, because you know how like Darkrai and Cresselia are kind of connected to the moon, right?
Yeah.
With,
Right.
Full Moon Island and what was it, New Moon
Yeah.
Island? I think there should be
Mhm.
something involving those two, maybe.
Ooh,
Because
right.
every
Ooh,
time
they could-
Darkrai appears in a game, we always get such like it's always so exciting. Like you know when in Black 2 and White 2 when Darkrai was there and he killed that kid, I was like, yeah, this is what I want.
Yo.
I want more
Yeah,
of
that's
this.
right.
I feel like they have to be some kind of relevant to the game.
Yeah,
Darkrai
and Darkrai is like one of my favorite Pokemon.
A little
like,
tie-in
top three.
somehow. Maybe
I'm
like
not
hidden
sure-
in
I'm
an
not
area or something, a cave, maybe like a forest, a dark area somewhere.
See,
Oh,
so
actually,
talking
I have
about
a question, guys.
Pokemon. Oh,
Okay,
sorry.
so me and John are kind of split on this. We're kind of back and forth. Do you guys think that the new Sun and Moon game will be futuristic or more primal-like?
Ooh. That is a good question. Let's see. Dang,
And here's why.
primal-like
Here's
or
why.
futuristic?
I think it's gonna be futuristic because in Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, they were building a spaceship. So we know the
Mm.
technology is kind of there. I think we're gonna be able to go to the moon in this next game.
And also with the new Pokemon, Magearna,
Yeah,
the
that-
man-made Pokemon, so there's
Right.
also
It's
that.
advanced. It's
They've
Gear
been-
City
yeah,
yeah.
with a Gear
I
City.
almost
So
forgot
I
about
think
that.
that it's gonna be kind of advanced. John, on the other hand, thinks the games might be more primal.
Yeah, I can see why he would say that.
Yeah.
But I can see why your point too, because look, if we look at, I know the concept art we shouldn't really take for granted because it can easily change and all that stuff. But from what they're like putting together, like how you're having the Pokemon like onto the back of vehicles, and all this other tech, like some, and even that building, even though it looks like a cool mansion or hotel or something, I can see them going a little bit primal, but I can see them going futuristic too, because in Black 2 or White 2 or Black and White, there was like the White Forest, Black City or something. So maybe we can get like some type of distinct quality from like in those games. But I don't know, man. I would say futuristic, but I think maybe it'll be a mixture. That's what I'm gonna go with. Maybe a mixture of both, in a sense. Like the Moon God or the Moon Pokemon could be like the spaceship to space, and then maybe the sun, if possible. Maybe it could be like an ancient Greece type of thing or something like that. I don't know.
Oh,
But that's my take about it. That would be
What about you,
cool.
Zolfi? What do you think?
I think it might be more futuristic.
Yeah.
because of
Yeah,
that
that's
new
what I
Pokemon.
lean to.
But
personally.
wait, isn't what's the other Pokemon? Genesect?
Mhm.
Isn't that an old Pokemon though? But it was like,
It is. It is.
but it was like all like it was made out of, it was human made, right? But it was
No,
like
it
Theory
was,
is that people say it was Kabutops that was got
Kabutops, yeah.
remodeled into by
Oh,
Team
okay.
Plasma into it, but like
Oh,
there's
okay.
I don't think it's Kabutops, but who knows? It could be.
Yeah,
okay.
they never confirmed what it was,
The
but we
world
know
may
it's like an
never know.
ancient Pokemon that was experimented on.
Oh, it was an ancient Pokemon that they experimented on or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but I think it's gonna be futuristic.
Yeah, with Magearna and the movie
Mhm.
having a futuristic city, like the new Pokemon
Right.
movie coming out, it's got to be more. It's got to be like a really techy kind of. At least one city has to be futuristic in the new game.
Like a Black City with like futuristic qualities, and maybe like
Now-
the city that was next to Black City in a sense. I think.
Well,
Yeah.
well, if we go back to Kalos, though, do you think that Kalos might be advanced, and then the new region might be kind of?
Well, Kalos has a pretty advanced city. In it.
It does. It does.
Lemios,
But that's where
all
the
that stuff,
Magearna,
I
the
see.
whole Magearna scene and everything. That's in Kalos. That city and everything.
Right.
Yeah, so it's got to be at least one techie city.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, John says he wants a better champion. I agree with that.
Oh, yeah, Diantha? Cynthia?
Oh, Cynthia, that's my girl. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Cynthia was like
Lance was the best.
the last one was very disappointed. The last champion.
Diantha was a... I don't know, for me, like, Diantha's, like, right here, man. But
At
Cynthia
least she
was
wasn't as
great.
much of a pushover as Alder was. Alder was a total pushover.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about Alder.
He had like
Yeah,
half his
well,
team was bug
Let's
type.
not talk about, Iris. Let's not talk about that Iris, though.
I feel
Iris.
like after you got away from Cynthia, I feel like the champions have kind of been getting weaker and going downhill. Like this also links into the games becoming too easy. A lot of people
yeah.
are becoming way too easy, and I kind of agree with that.
All we need is a hard mode, an option just to make the game harder. Like, there's a
Fire
normal and there's
Emblem.
hard mode.
Wow.
Fire Emblem has gotten way too easy. I'm done with Fire Emblem, man. I hate the new Fire. I
haven't played with.
it's not the same, man. I hate Fire Emblem Fates. I hate that game. Like compared,
Dang.
But did you wait? First of all, which one did you play?
I played what was it? Not Conquest. I borrowed it from my friend because I didn't want to buy it because I was mad at the devs for taking out a bunch of stuff.
That's your problem. One of the games is easier than the other.
Yeah, Birthright was pretty easy though.
Birthright. You probably played Birthright.
No, the girl with the huge tits is the like
Camilla?
purple hair.
I think. Oh, I know he's talking about Conquest, bro. He's talking about Conquest.
Wait, okay. So hold on. So which family do you go with in your game?
Oh no.
I
can't go with Nori and Scott.
I played it a bit and rage quit. Yeah, I was with Nor, but I rage quit like after a while because I was like, this game sucks. Like, it just wasn't as good as. I've been playing Fire Emblem since I was 9 years old. Back in the days of like when it was on Game Boy Advance and on the GameCube, like Path of Rage is still one of my favorite games of all time. But it's just not the same for me. You know, it's just the game is so focused on like building relationships and breeding rather than the deep story that used to be in the older games. Like if you look back to like on the Super Nintendo, Genealogy of the Holy War, probably the objectively the greatest Fire Emblem game in the series. It's just like there's so many plot, just like some Game of Thrones level twists happening in that game. It's all about like the politics and just all this shit that's going on. And you know the new games just don't even touch on that because it's not the same people. You know the original staff left and did their own thing now. It's like Tearing Saga and their new game they're making on PC. I forget what it's called, but it's like a free to play game that's coming out soon. We'll see where it goes.
See, I played Conquest. I actually just beat Conquest like a few days ago, actually, very very recently, and I really like the game.
My boy
Conquest,
saved.
John's playing Birthright, and I played Conquest. Birthright he has it so easy. He has it so much better than I do in my game. My game was so fucking difficult to play. And the one thing I will say is that every chapter that's the one thing I kind of didn't like about the game is because you're always getting new characters every single chapter. But overall, I like the story of the game with the king because I got to see it kind of from his point of view. And it was very dark. The game was
if you can get your hands on it, I would recommend Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn. They're connected. They're sequels to, or they're connected, right? It's the same story.
Who's the main character in that one?
Ike.
Ike.
Oh, that makes sense.
Dude, Ike is probably like the best lord in the series because he's not a lord at all. He's a mercenary who just said, "Fuck it, I guess I'll get involved in this war." It's fantastic.
I love that one. That was actually one of my most. That game is actually what made me want to buy the new one. Honestly.
Yeah, but like, and the Lagoos the whole conflict with the Lagoos being oppressed and all that. It's just there was so. You notice what I mean? Like there was so much more to those games than the new ones. There's just. I mean, I'm not dragging on it too much.
Another thing that I think the problem might be is because they did make 3 different games, and I think that they want you to play all 3 games because my game was very short. It was only 26 chapters. It was short compared to the one I played with Ike. So I think it might be because. It's one big story. Like John's game is equivalent to my game, and it's one story. So I think that you have to play all 3 to get the full story. But if you only play one, you get a satisfying story, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I just feel I feel kind of bad too because I don't think the devs originally intended to do that. Probably it just probably ended up that way because the last game sold so well. They were like, let's make a bunch of them and just make tons of money, and they did. Yeah. They made tons of money. They made a shit ton off that game.
No, I would rather it have been one game. And not multiple ones. So.
Yeah, I mean, in the end, I still love Fire Emblem, one of my favorite franchises. I think I'm just nostalgia blind, or I'm stroking my nostalgia blinder a little too hard here. But yeah, I really miss Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn.
So what do you think? What do you think about having a Pokemon-style Fire Emblem game? You think that's possible?
Pokemon Conquest.
Wait, yeah, I think we did have Pokemon Conquest. Yeah, that was a little bit like.
I forgot about Pokemon Conquest.
Yeah, this is like a lot of spin-offs. Yeah. Like, there's even one of my favorite spin-offs too. I hope you did something.
I didn't get a chance to play
like Pokemon Stadium 3 is something I wouldn't mind having, or something like that. A throwback, like something that may not happen, but something I wished or dreamed would happen.
Yo, Pokemon Snap on Wii U. Gotta happen.
I was just about to say that.
Like,
Pokemon
gamepad with the camera. Oh, I need it.
Everybody's been asking for that. I think they have to do that. Maybe they're gonna do that on the NX. Maybe I'm hoping they do that on the NX. That's a game that everybody's been kind of wanting back.
Yes, Pokemon Stadium. For me, I think maybe something in the lines of Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Maybe.
John just said that we're getting the virtual of the original Pokemon Snap on the Wii U. So maybe they're trying to remind us when they come out with the new one. Hopefully.
Testing the waters to see if it's worth it.
Mm-hmm. I see you, Nintendo.
Yeah, it's a
Our
lot.
Game
It's a
Freak.
lot.
I see you, motherfuckers.
Man, and then I think what I really want though is just them to make like you know like Kids Club in Pokemon Stadium, but like a whole game, like just nothing but the Kids Club mini games, but online support. Oh god, done. Cut, print, sold.
Yes. There was something similar to like mini games, but it wasn't all that. But in Platinum, there was a Wi-Fi plaza. Like you can go in there, you can play mini games with people. Like I think like they should do something like that with like the stadiums mini game concept and stuff. Then they should throw that in to like some type of like Pokemon game or something like that. I mean like Pokemon tournaments
But
are.
isn't that like kind of
We're
what
gonna
they did with
definitely get
Pokemon
another one of
Revolution?
those. But a cool Pokemon mini game wouldn't be bad.
But isn't that kind of like what they did with Pokemon Revolution, where it was all online?
Oh yeah, that's true.
So like, what do you think want for the story in Sun and Moon? Do you think do you want like, the same kind of stories, or do you want them to do more with the plot, or is it fine the way it is?
I think maybe a better rival. Maybe like we should have like a rival that's like, I'm better than you. You can't do this. I'm gonna defeat you or something like that.
I want a rival who joins the evil organization. That would be the sickest plot twist. Yes, I need that. Like
that would be cool. Like a better rival.
He wants more power and joins the evil team and just starts working his way up. And the final fight is he's like one of the executives, and then after you beat him, he quits and is like, "You're right. I need to be better at my Pokemon," and leaves the organization. Yes. Fuck, that'd be sick. And then you fight him again after becoming champion.
You think we'll ever get a Pokemon game where we actually play as like the villain?
Evil corporation? Oh.
I don't think so. I don't think Nintendo would, or I guess Game Freak would do that. I think what they want to do is keep it so that it's just the kids being the heroes.
Yeah, share, connect with your friends.
That's one thing I don't like. I did watch a video where they were like talking about how they don't like how in the recent games how it's just the kid kind of being the hero and saving the world. They're like, what about the champion? What about the gym leaders? What about all the other people that are involved? Why is it only the kid? You know, a 10-year-old kid that just got his Pokemon is the one saving the world. And it kind of like made me think a little bit. It's kind of like, it's very true, you know? One of my favorite scenes in Pokemon, any Pokemon game I played was in Black and White when all the gym leaders came to help you when you went to fight in.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. That's like a guess.
That was cool because I'm like, they came back and they came to help you in the story. I'm like, why can't we have more gym leaders, champions, people like that to come back and help us, you know?
Yeah, to make it feel like more like, like a real world, because in a real life situation, like all the top trainers are gonna come and help you. They're not just gonna stay at the gym.
Yeah, I agree. I agree completely, and I think that's kind of what they need in Pokemon to make it more. Like I understand it's Pokemon, it's not realistic, but they can make like the characters more relatable, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Make the situations more relatable, more realistic, and I think that's like the biggest thing because the stories are fun, but I feel like they're kind of like you play them once, you don't want to play them again.
Yeah. I mean that's why like Pokemon Omega Ruby, like I have it right here, but I hated this game. I hated this like the remakes. I just didn't like it. It was
fun for the first couple hours.
I played it for like a month. I played it for a month, and then I just lost interest. Like, the story was stale. It was, like, the originals were so much better, and I just hope that whatever we get is better than this.
I bought this one, Sophie.
Oh, Alpha. Then my sister bought that one, and she makes jokes about it all the time. Yeah,
you know, I'm trying to play this one right here. I'm trying to get into this right here.
What the heck, bro? A smoke.
So, what does Cletus want from Pokemon?
Yeah, what about you? Yeah, Cletus, where are you?
What's Cletus want?
Yeah, Cletus. No Mr. Z, though. He on vacation, bro.
I'm trying to find my hat.
That's like in Hawaii.
You help me find my hat. They're going to get Cletus.
Yeah, get Cletus, man. We got to find out what Cletus thinks.
I got to find my hat. You know, Cletus. John's gonna help me out. He's gonna play Detective Mechabladez. You got some guys gonna look out. That's why he's trying to take your position.
Watch out.
Is that like
you stay a captain. You stay a captain. I'm the detective, sir. You stay a captain.
You stay a captain.
You better stay a captain, my boy.
I'll get Cletus in here in a little bit. You gotta find his hat first.
Take that Jolly Roger.
So I have a question for you guys. I have a question because, what was it? 'Cause forever, I've wanted. My favorite animal is a kangaroo. I've always
Okay.
wanted an actual kangaroo Pokemon because Kangaskhan doesn't count. Okay,
Nah.
Kangaskhan doesn't count. Doesn't look like a kangaroo at all. So everyone I talk to, like they always say, "What kind of Pokemon you want?" I'm like, "I want a kangaroo that's a fighting type with like gloves or something," because that's just like something I've always wanted. So, is there like an animal out there that's not a Pokemon that you guys want to be like?
I want a lemur.
But what about
I want a
Breloom?
lemur.
Isn't Breloom look kind of like a kangaroo? Kind of.
No, no. I
Oh,
want a real like a fighting type kangaroo with like boxing gloves. Like
Okay.
I want my boys a Boomafoo as a Pokemon, man. Give me my lemur, man.
It's,
Give me my lemur.
yeah, there is no lemur Pokemon. It's monkey.
I thought of Ludicrous when you said that.
All right, guys.
Hey.
I'll be right back. You guys can keep talking. I feel go get Cletus real quick.
I'll take over.
All
I'm
right.
gonna take over.
It's
for
time. It's time.
I think one of the big things I really want though, you know what a mimic octopus is?
Oh shoot, Princeton.
Instagram Captain_Princeton or Captain Cosplay.
This
Twitter.
underscore.
Captain_Print or Cosplay. YouTube /Princeton Production. You guys know that already. If you go on Facebook /group /Planet Nerdom, I'll be there. Black People Meet What's up, guys? Yo, I was hearing you guys talking, so I have to live stream. I'm actually playing a video game right now, and Mega Breloom has to happen, dude. I swear to God, I'm gonna rage. I'm gonna be that little bitch that's like calling Nintendo if we don't get Mega Breloom. And
I'll call my uncle who works at Nintendo.
Game Freak, man. Masuda.
Here's Cletus. If you guys know anything, I can't stand Cletus.
Cletus.
How about leave?
Cletus. My boy. All right, let's find out what Cletus his thoughts, man. Cletus is here.
Hello there, everybody. I heard y'all over here summoning me like I'm some kind of animal or something.
Cletus joins.
I choose you, Cletus.
Cletus used talk attack, man. Let's go. Yeah,
It's super effective. Let's do it.
All right, so what were we on here talking about?
You know, we were talking about your thoughts on the new games, Cletus.
Yeah, what do you want to see in the new games, Cletus?
Yeah.
Well, okay, from Pokemon Sun and Moon, right? Personally, I don't think we should have Sun and Moon. I don't think that's cool enough. I think we need to go back to the Pokemon Black, honestly. This right here was my favorite game of all time. It was a little hardcore for a Pokemon game. I feel like we need more of that coming back at us again in the new games. Y'all understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got it for the 411, Cletus. We got it.
Honestly, in the new games, the last game I played, honestly, other than Pokemon Black, was Pokemon X and Y. That game was fun, but I felt like the story was boring to me. I couldn't really make it through. Every time I played it, I just fell asleep, honestly. And I would come a few hours later, take a few steps, and fall asleep again. And I feel like they need to make the games more interesting. Bring in some cooler people. I mean, where the women at? That's what I want to know. Where the female trainers at? Why we only got one?
Oh my God. Yo, I wouldn't mind, man. I feel you there, man, Cletus. You know, I'm thinking about like possibly a Gary type of female rival, man. I feel you, man.
Man,
I feel you,
Gary, bro. Nobody like Gary.
He said nobody like Gary motherfucking Oak.
but he had an Umbreon.
Oh.
Yeah. See, Umbreon was cool. I'm more about that Magikarp, honestly. I'm the Magikarp type of guy. I feel like he was strong. I feel like one day that splash is gonna hit and it's just gonna end somebody's whole world.
Mega Magikarp confirmed.
Forget Gyarados. Your Magikarp. Just...
Okay, so my buddy Admiral here think that Pokemon gonna be in Puerto Rico. I think that's dumb right there. Personally, I think the game gonna be held in Singapore. What do y'all think?
Oh shoot!
I didn't even think about it, so no idea.
Same. Like I didn't.
Well, there is that hotel that looks just like the one in Singapore, so I think Cletus might be onto something here.
That's right.
Right.
I'm always on something. Always.
Like, dang, man, I don't even know, man. Like, at this point, there's some people saying Hawaii, some people say Singapore, some people saying Puerto Rico now. Like, I don't know, man.
I do think it's in Hawaii. I got a cousin that used to live in Hawaii. Say they got some dirty beaches over there.
Oh, man.
I feel like if it's in Hawaii, then you better take a vacation. If you're playing the game, we better be able to go on vacation in Hawaii. I don't want to go to Hawaii and have to be stuck in the mainland. You know, I want to be a sailor and a pirate. I want to go out and sail on the seas. You know, all 8 of the seas.
So all the Pokemon games, they've been in like regions, right? Like Japan was like what, the first 3 games took place in Japan? Was it?
I think so, yeah.
4?
First 4, yeah.
The first 4, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then the 5th one, Black and White, was like New York, right?
United States, yeah.
Or United States. And then what about the 6th one? I don't know where that one takes place.
France.
Wasn't it France? Yeah,
Oh,
France.
Right,
Yes,
right,
sir.
right.
It was in France.
Oh yeah, because they had the Eiffel
France.
Tower looking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I got a question. Do they actually sell like French toast in France?
French toast.
Like,
I mean,
I think it's just called toast there, though, buddy.
What about French?
They should make a French toast.
unless they make a French, they make a toast Pokemon, Cletus. We never know, man.
Possible.
Do
I mean,
sell,
they made
American
vanilla.
toast
They
over
made
there?
vanilla, so the world's possible, man. My microphone could be a Pokemon next game, man. Who knows?
I'm waiting for Pokemon table and chair version. Super excited for it.
If you guys got to make your own Pokemon, what would it be? What would y'all make?
Dang, man. Let's see.
I think one of them spitting lizards as a Pokemon.
Look, I got a little crawfish right here, y'all.
Yo,
Crawfish.
yo.
Personally, I would make I feel like they did a good job on the goat in Pokemon X and Y, little Go-Goat. Personally, I would get a Pokemon named after my girlfriend, Brandy. She is a little more slender, honestly. She brown, she nice. She ain't no Go-Goat. She don't got grass growing out of her. I want a looking goat, honestly, as the new Pokemon
Yo.
in the new region.
Yo, I heard you, Poltergeist. Oh no, and I'm talking to Cletus. I'm done.
Hello, Port Gas. How you doing?
Oh, yeah. Just go home.
Like, I don't know, man. If I had to make my own Pokemon, it would have to still be that lemur idea, or I think that's it, man. Like, I just really want that lemur, man.
What lemur?
What do you guys think about the starters? Like, do you think like
The starters?
what do you think they might be like?
Oh, that is a good question. Let's see.
You know, I wouldn't be mad if they gave us the same starters as Kalos. I wouldn't be mad in the slightest.
What do you mean by the same starters?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, part of me, actually, no, now that you mention it, I think they might just do where, you know how, like, in most of the gens, you get, like, you know how in Kalos they gave you the 6th gen and the 1st gen starters?
Well, check this out right here. This right here, Horsey. I got this at a convention, y'all. Well, actually, John got it from a convention. I stole it from him. He don't know that. So,
Dang, please a thief, man.
I ain't no thief. I just want to eventually.
Another firefighting starter. That would be the best. We need one of those. Oh, Admiral and the other guy. We actually got videos coming out soon. Friday probably on Pokemon that we think should be starter Pokemon.
Ooh, that's nice. Nice.
You know, for me, my picks personally, I do tell y'all that I do think we should get a goat, and I think we should get a corn Pokemon as well. Yeah, you know, as the grass type, you know. Go on the Zodiac or something like that.
It has to be on the cob, though.
Zodiac?
Use a Firestone, it turns into popcorn.
Yeah, he like. I want it where he like kind of covered up like a penis, you know, a little bit with the grass, and then you like unravel him, and he evolved, and he got like beefy
Stop
arms.
trolling, bro. Alright, you had me with the popcorn, but then when you moved on to that.
Hey, what about Scraggy? That's how he looks. Look, if Scraggy can be a Pokemon, I think they can make a corn Pokemon.
I meant, man, he has a sagging pants, bro. He sags his pants.
But we got this Pikachu tail. Some guy came and gave me this. He said it wasn't real, though. That'd be real messed up if it was real.
Oh my god. Oh my lord.
Do you guys think they're gonna make like a new type?
Hell no, they ain't making.
Ooh,
I
You
don't
know,
believe in that.
I wouldn't mind, but I don't know if it would happen, man.
I think introducing Fairy pretty much balanced the whole dragon being too broken thing. I think now they have enough types. But, I mean, I wouldn't object if they added a new one, but I think we're good where we are.
Yep.
So what do you think they're gonna add Pokemon with like dual types that we haven't seen before, like maybe
Right.
fire,
Yeah.
grass.
Yeah, I can
Ghost
see that.
Fairy, I want it.
Cause we have a water grass.
Torkoal, I keep saying every game, Torkoal finna get a Mega Evolution. He finna be
Oh, Torkoal, right. That is actually
You need to be fire and water, y'all. Steam.
fire and water steam.
Because he hot.
Isn't Volcanion Steam, though? Is he's water fire?
Yeah, I mean, like, fire and water type. And, you know, he has, like, Scald and these other fire warbles.
Yeah, it's Volcanion.
Yeah, more like that. Yeah, I just think that Torkoal should get a Mega Evolution that's the same way.
Wait, we
I
have
gotcha.
a water fire type?
Yeah, Volcanion.
Yeah, Volcanion's
Yeah,
water
he's
fire.
legendary, though.
Yep.
He's the only one.
Oh, okay. We don't have
Head ninja.
we don't have a grass fire, right?
No.
No, we don't. I don't think so.
'Cause we have
I
a
want
water
some-
grass. And
I mean, you can light a
really
grass
cooler.
type on fire. I mean, is it a grass and fire then?
the corn Pokemon you were talking about, it's grass, and when you heat it up to make
Becomes
popcorn,
popcorn.
it becomes fire.
Grass fire. Hey. It would have to have a popcorn move, like spit out like one of its kernels.
No, I'm telling y'all, he gonna have, look, it's gonna be a move called Kernel. All right, it's gonna be the same thing as Bullet Seed, but when he shoot it, they like pop open. Like,
He's like gonna be the same thing as Bullet Seed.
y'all like it? I think that's a good idea.
Okay. I want some really weird dual types. I want like a Ghost Fairy type or like
Yeah.
something bizarre like that.
A ghost and fairy.
Yeah, so it's like super spooky.
Mm. Oh, that sounds kind of like a pixie to me.
Oh yeah.
All right, so what's y'all favorite type of Pokemon?
Favorite type. Ooh.
Oh, Steel type. Hands down Steel type. It's got the
Now,
best Pokemon.
Do you feel like they need to make Steel types more effective against other things? Or do
No,
you think
they're
that
good.
fine?
They got nerfed actually because they were too good in 5th gen, so they got nerfed in 6th gen.
Oh, okay. What about you, Zolfi?
Hmm.
I'm gonna say ice types. Snowman.
Ooh,
What are those?
They're the original dragon killer.
He said one of those. One of those.
From Frozen. The things that Elsa sneezes out. And Frozen Fever. The little snowman. But yeah, I'm gonna say ice type is my favorite. Ice. Yeah. I don't know why.
Okay, what's your favorite ice type then?
Favorite ice type Pokemon? Vanilla Ice. Because it's ice cream.
That's a lie. You can't even say that without laughing.
And you can't deny though, like Mega Alakazam must love those things. He's like 5 spoons and like gets into a horde battle with like Vanillites, and he's just like, I've been waiting my whole life for this shit, and he just goes nuts.
Now, if you eat one of those, are they still alive?
That's the fucked up part. Yeah, probably.
Oh, I don't want to eat those. I wanted to, but not anymore. That's kind of messed up. That's like Bulbasaur. Every time I see a Bulbasaur, I want to eat it
Like,
because
would you make a salad using an Oddish? Like, these are the questions we should be asking.
What?
Would you make a salad using an Oddish? These are the questions we should be asking.
Ooh.
Yeah, man, I'll take me a Bulbasaur. You know, some of the legs on his back. I'll take me a little Oddish in there, chop it up. What else we got?
I'm trying to think of some
Do
other.
you think they eat
Well,
Pokemon?
you can't eat Vanillux in a
this
salad.
show?
John.
I mean, on the plus side, like,
My
you know,
milk.
Tepig is like,
Milk
you know,
tank.
self-cooking bacon, so that's a plus.
Oh, that's true. That's some good bacon right there.
I mean, and Blaziken, that's like straight up fried chicken, but like it's still alive.
Oh, you know what, y'all? We can make a whole full course meal with these Pokemon.
I don't know why Ash hasn't tried it, man. Like,
We all know
Ash
Doc was
catch it.
buttering up Pikachu back in the day. You saw how fast he was?
Before he gave him away, hey, Ash. Yeah. Oh my God.
What about you, Mechabladez? What's your favorite type of Pokemon?
Psychic type, my boy.
Who's
Yes,
your favorite
psychic.
psychic type?
Gotta go with my
You like
boy
playing
Mr.
Milo
Miyagi
games.
Alakazam, man. Gotta go with my boy Mr. Miyagi, man. Alakazam. Yo, gotta go
Okay.
with Alakazam,
Okay. So why he carry around spoons though?
bro. Because that man gonna be eating some Vanillux.
Yeah. He's been waiting 4 gens to do so. Like he was waiting for a long time. You know, he saw him and he's like, my time has come. Let's do this shit.
My
Now he
favorite
has
type of
and he has Mega
Pokemon,
Evolution with all those other spoons, man. He's ready. You know?
He got 4 of those things now. Just all 5.
Right.
All right, my favorite type of Pokemon is it's the dragon type. The dragon.
Ooh.
And my favorite type is this dragon right here. He the coolest one in the whole game. I don't know who y'all is. He even featured in that one game. I think it was called like Skyrim or Skyrim or something like that. He one of the coolest. I'm still waiting for him to come in the Pokemon game. I know he a Pokemon. You know, Nintendo just don't want to put him in there.
This is its worst nightmare right here.
Sylveon, nah, he'll tank Sylveon.
Unless he doesn't have poison, he done, son.
Nah, he spit fire. Your dragon.
Bro, it was set onto a fairy.
That's embarrassing. Yeah.
Did you guys really talk about like Lunatone and Solrock and like?
Like I gave him like a mention saying that they could get megas, but we didn't really go in depth or
That's
something.
They
That's
need
about
to. They need to like fuse together or something.
Even if they do Mega,
Fusion.
they probably do some cool stuff with it too. Like at least regarding you get like Drought and Drizzle or something, and they can make it work.
Hey, y'all think Deoxys gonna get a Mega Evolution?
No.
Ooh.
Ain't he from
It's
the
already
moon,
broken
though?
enough.
I mean, he has other forms too. Like I
But they
think
ain't
he's.
Mega Evolutions
fine.
though.
Oh wait, I want to change the topic real quick. Back to what we were talking about earlier. Jordan, you were about to tell me something about an octopus or something that you wanted to be a Pokemon. But
Oh yeah, there's this really cool octopus called the Mimic Octopus. It can like change its shape and color to like whatever it wants. Like I feel like that'd be like perfect Pokemon material.
So it can camouflage like what's that Pokemon that camouflages?
Zoroark?
Kecleon.
Okay,
Kecleon.
okay. So an octopus. We already have an octopus though. We have Octillery.
Yeah, but it's like-
He ain't no octopus, man. He look.
But how does he evolve from a
Octillery ain't no
fish?
octopus.
That Pokemon doesn't make any
Remember?
sense sometimes, man.
That makes
I mean-
no sense.
Remoraid clearly should have evolved into Mantine. Does Remoraid's attached to Mantine? It wouldn't make sense. Like, but
Right.
We need to get a mosquito Pokemon up in here.
Toro should
Mosquito.
evolve to that.
Y'all
It's
ever
actually
get
not a
hit
bad
by
idea.
mosquito? That
That's
don't
not-
hurt.
For like honestly, a mosquito Pokemon would be actually pretty good. If you know, especially with like Leech Life and drains HP and
Yo.
Horn
It could be
drill
like-
or
You're putting in.
what is it? What is it?
Oh,
Horn
yeah.
drill?
it could be like a bug dark type or something, and it's just like
Right.
knows all kinds of cool like it has like Prankster or something. I can see it.
Yeah, they can even have it in different sizes, where like the females are bigger than the males or something like that.
It's a kids game. Kids game. Okay. They're
Yeah,
gonna-
they got a sumo wrestling pig. We can have what we want in this.
They're gonna have to make the next Pokemon game M-rated.
Oh god, M-rated Pokemon. That's just like Shin Megami Tensei.
Yeah.
Like literally.
Look, they got a walking shark, and y'all mean telling me I can't have no mosquito?
We have a walking land shark.
Yeah, we got otters that are samurais. We got a bug type that literally got scissors for its hands, but you know I can't have a mosquito though.
Literally got scissors for hands. I'm done. I'm so done.
Hey, y'all want to hear
Oh,
something
my God.
that really messed up that happened to me the other day?
Yes.
Sure, Cletus.
I was-
Go ahead.
I was in Walmart the other day. I was just minding my own business.
Of course you were Walmart.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
was
God,
just,
you
look, man, I was,
believe
I was
that.
shopping. You know, I gotta get some new pants. You know.
Right.
And,
You mean overalls?
yeah, this real
Oh,
skinny kid came up to me. He had like fur on his pants or something. He just took my straw hat and he ran. He took off.
Dang.
Yeah, I
You
heard his
shot that
friends. They were
man.
like, his friends were calling out. They were like, "Hey, Luffy, come back. Where are you going?" Hey, he just stole my hat. It took off. I had to buy a new one. I was so mad that day.
Oh god. I just want to know how they ended up in a Walmart is my question.
See, look, he messed up my hat in there. This is how I got this right here. He broke it and everything. But I wear it anyways, though. I'm
Maybe
loyal to my
that scissor
strong hand.
Pokemon though, man. But the scissor hands.
Hey, real talk though, Scizor is like my favorite Pokemon. He's
All right,
pretty-
I got a question for y'all. Am I the only person who struggled against Whitney back in the day?
No, everyone did. Everyone.
Oh, okay.
Like
Okay,
he was
heard
the,
you, heard
like,
her
the
milk tank.
hardest gym leader ever.
Till
Like,
this
I don't
day,
know what
I
it
am
was.
still trying to get a milk tank as strong as hers.
Well, I had a Geodude, so it wasn't that bad because rollout was like just like normally effective.
Speak for yourself.
I am.
Where'd you catch a Geodude from?
In the dark cave
Oh.
before Azalea Town.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah, I
actually really
just don't like Geodude, so I never caught.
I had both the games because I was a little shit as a kid, and I just gave myself a golem, so it wasn't a problem.
Look, I caught the first things I saw, so that didn't work out for me that well. I had a bunch of like Weedles and Caterpies and stuff.
Rest in peace.
What? What are you looking at?
Where'd Mechabladez go?
Yo.
Oh, you're still here. Oh,
Y'all,
Yeah.
I think John just like sharded himself. He had like the most
Watch out.
All right, guys. So, who was your favorite Pokemon gym leader in all the games?
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm talking about design wise, Pokemon wise, and gym wise. Like overall favorite gym
Are
leader.
you talking like anime as well? Like how they were portrayed in the anime?
They don't matter. Just all in general favorite
Okay.
one. You can only pick one.
Ooh.
Does it have to be a female?
And I can be whatever.
That's a hard question. I don't know. I don't think I've ever thought about this.
Dang. True.
I'm gonna say my favorite was Flannery, cause she spit fire.
And
She had a
That's a-
purple, yeah.
She's pretty hot. No pun intended.
Next question.
John stays Skylar. You know he like birds and whatnot.
Alright.
He watch people
Dang.
like he watch them birds, don't you, John?
You know, I actually really liked what's his name, Drayden, the Dragon type gym leader in 5th Gen. He just was such a badass in like every way. And his gym was pretty cool, I guess. But I
See,
mean, just
anytime that I think any type of dragon type leader, I think about the guy from the original Ruby and Sapphire, the pirate looking guy.
oh, Drake,
Drake, yeah.
the pirate.
Yeah, he always comes to mind.
I'm gonna say Brock because he had a rock type gym and he had water sprinklers.
Yeah, I heard he was a Paul Heyman guy too.
So, what was he thinking when he put those sprinklers in his gym?
In case you had a fire. Why else?
But he had rock type Pokemon, so
Yeah, because that's going to help the fire, right?
rocks are good against fire.
No,
You can-
sand is
look,
good
if-
against fire.
If there's a fire, he can just throw his Onyx onto the fire. Problem solved.
No,
But then he's gonna hurt his Onyx.
Fire isn't effective against rock, is it?
Yeah,
but it's effective
It
against
is?
humans.
It still damages them.
Oh, it's not. Oh, okay.
The fire does affect humans. So
Okay.
I personally, I would rather have sprinklers in my rock type gym to save me in case somebody came in there being a Dick Hensley with the fire type, okay, and set everything on fire. Okay, I'm not gonna rely on my Pokemon trying to kick sand everywhere to try to put it out.
So realistically, my answer would be Blaine, just because his gym was in a volcano. Design-wise, that's amazing.
And in the manga, Blaine was so dope in the manga. Did you read the Pokemon manga?
No, I never read the manga.
Oh, dude, it's so
I heard
good.
Pokemon die in the manga.
They
Dude,
do?
a Pokemon gets cut in half and it's like bleeding out on the ground. A Scizor kills an Arbok. It's pretty sick.
That's a very unfair matchup. I just want to put that out there. Very unfair.
Yeah, and like I'm not gonna spoil it, but like Blaine has some attachments to Mewtwo, and it's really sick. Like what goes on. Like I'd recommend reading it. You can pick up the entire series for like $20 on Amazon in a box set.
So there's an actual like deep storyline in the manga.
Yeah, dude, it's actually really serious. It's all about like red and green and blue, the three characters.
Okay.
Y'all know who I hope gonna be the next Pokemon champion in the next game?
Cletus.
Momonosuke. He gonna come in there with Zanisha. What's her name? Shaquille.
Zunisha.
What's her name?
Zunisha.
Zunisha. Yeah. She gonna come in there and he gonna just stomp on Pikachu. Watch. I call it.
Somewhere out there, a ghetto woman is born named Zunisha.
Zunisha. That's why I named my daughter.
Is that a girl's name? Zunisha?
It could be
Sounds
whatever
like
you want it to be.
Sounds like some girl who's like straight out of like the hood. His name's Zunisha.
Mm-hmm. She's straight out of Zoe. That's what she out of.
Straight out of his home.
Hey, John, you take over for me. I gotta use the bathroom.
I feel like they should make like a mammoth Pokemon, like an ancient mammoth.
Yeah, his name gonna be Jack.
Ooh.
Oh, Mammal Swine.
Yeah.
Mammal Swine's a mammoth though.
Oh yeah. He's not a fossil Pokemon.
Go get him.
No.
That's true. But Mammal Swine is an awesome Pokemon. I love Mammal Swine. Ice ground type, got some great moves.
They'd rather have Admiral anyways than Cletus.
Wait, is he a mammoth? He has like, I thought he was like a pig or something, like a pig with tusks.
Yeah, then it evolves into a mammoth Pokemon, which is weird. It evolves from a pig to a
Oh, you
mammoth.
talking about Swinub?
Yeah.
Swinub line? Yo, the Swinub line is actually really fucking savage. Like, when you get Mammoth Swine, his attack gets all the way to the 400s without having to even...
Crazy, bro.
Yeah, he's a tank.
In competitive play, he's good for like getting out ice shards early and taking out dragons. He's pretty handy.
Damn, Jordan. That's a nice camera. That shit HD and everything.
Yeah.
Damn, I got to upgrade. I got this...
My boy said I got to upgrade.
I
don't blame you, bro.
this crapple computer with a...
Yo, what happened?
Cletus came over, took over,
Yeah, I know.
nonsense.
I know he locked me in the bathroom.
Yeah, this man was talking about like all that stuff, Admiral, man.
Talking about corn Pokemon and shit. It was weird, man.
Hey
Sticking
guys, sorry
popcorn.
about that. Cletus locked me in the bathroom earlier. I
Walmart.
don't know what happened.
He used to lock me in the bathroom.
I hope he didn't annoy you guys too much.
Nah, man, he told some good tales, man, when you were gone.
Did you guys tell you that Luffy story? That's not real, by the way.
I told him too. He's like, nah, son, I'm not no troll.
Alright, so what are we talking about?
We were talking about what were
we're
we
talking about like Mammoth Swine, I think, recently.
Yeah, I was talking about fossil Pokemon. Like, you guys want to see more fossil Pokemon
Yeah.
in this new game?
Yeah.
Like, what kind of like
Yes.
prehistoric
The
animals?
Triceratops.
No, wait, we had.
Wait,
that.
we don't
Well,
have-
not the Triceratops, but it's something I was.
Do we have any Velociraptors yet?
Oh no, yeah, we don't have it. Yeah,
Oh, we kind of do.
Velociraptor.
Arceus
Ooh.
kind of is a raptor. He's a type of raptor, right? Right? Arceus a type of raptor, right? Yeah, he's a raptor.
Oh, okay.
Because they said that they have feathers back in the day.
Oh, that's weird.
trying to
I had no
think.
idea.
And that's why his pre-evolution
Other
can fly.
than
He can only fly when he evolves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I want to see a Triceratops. I think that'll be dope.
Yes.
Maybe like
Isn't Beastiodon based off of Triceratops?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, he was the lame one. Yep, you got me.
You-
The lame one?
He was pretty lame, to be honest.
Oh, what was he?
Let me see. I'm trying to think. What
don't have,
other
like, a
creatures?
Oh, John said he wasn't Triceratops, guys.
Ooh, Sabretooth. Oh my god. I didn't even
Yes!
see-
Oh my god, yes!
Sabretooth tiger?
yeah, Sabretooth. That would be amazing.
Sabretooth. Yo.
Mm.
That would be sick.
Hey, I want
You know
one
what I
of the duck things like Ducky from Land Before Time.
Oh, I see.
I want to name it Ducky.
Ducky. Ducky.
Duckisha.
Oh my
that's,
God.
that's what I'm naming her, Duckisha.
Ducky. Duckisha.
Every time I get a Garchomp, I call it Sharkeisha. Every time.
Duckisha.
I'll call somebody Sharkeisha, no!
Look, what's the evolution?
Sharkeisha.
What's her name? What's her name? The evolution of Ducklet. Come on, guys. You guys all the Pokemon fans. Look.
Ducklet.
No.
Wasn't it
Swanna.
Swadloon or something? I can't remember.
Swanna.
Swanna. Yeah, Swanna.
So I'm
Bam.
trying to get one in Pokemon. I'm playing Pokemon X. I'm trying to get one so I can name it Swaniqua.
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 Jesus Christ.
I actually bought the game for the sole purpose of catching one of those and naming it Swan Eagle.
I got a sponsor and I called it Sprint Biscuit, and I'm so proud of that.
But the most disappointing Pokemon I've ever had in my life, it's been going back and forth between John and I multiple times. It has somewhat made a legacy of being the lamest Pokemon that we have and the weakest one as well in the box. And it is a Barbaracle.
Barbaricle's amazing.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, but not the one we have though.
Wait a minute.
Not the
Wait,
one.
hold on.
Dude, all you gotta do is shell smash and raise your shell, and that's it. Like, you
Yeah,
are
but
done.
first you actually
Golden.
have to hit them. His speed is really low, so he usually gets one-shotted.
See, no, you gotta use a white herb to shell smash yourself down, and then you just bam.
A white herb.
White herb. So what that does is when you use shell smash, your stats don't go down; they just go up instead.
Yep.
Yeah,
So then
but
you use your
understand,
shell.
what you gotta understand though is that he's too slow. He gets hit.
That's what Bastiodon's based on.
Oh, okay.
It's not a.
Look, I'm finna show you some news. I'm just kidding. This is what Bastiodon. Oh, what was his name?
Bastiodon is based on. It's actually not a Triceratops.
Yeah.
I don't know shit about dinosaurs, man.
Granted,
never
that
thought it
picture
was
looked
a
a lot
Triceratops.
cooler.
It
And
doesn't
look
look
at I
like
dropped the ball there. What they give? They put a blockade on his head. Shit, he needs to be in the division.
Here's what they look like right here. Here's a better picture.
So that should be a Zoan type.
Zoan.
You can talk about One Piece quick for a second.
Yeah.
Do you guys? What do you guys want to see for Zoans in Kaido's army?
Shit. I want to see a dragon,
Sabertooth.
a real dragon. I want to see more mythical. I want to see a mythical creature like a unicorn or a Pegasus. Honestly, a real Pegasus, not that fake ass bird from Skypiea, the horse that ate the bird fruit. Nobody wants to see that. I want to see a real Pegasus. I can picture seeing kind of like a any dinosaur. Any dinosaur would be awesome.
I want a pterodactyl primal zone. Like, I really want to see that.
I really want to see a walrus. Pretty bad. I could see them having like one that looks like Walrein. Get out of here, man.
Oh my god.
Let's see. What else can I see being a zone? I want to see more ancient zones, really. Now I want to see somebody get screwed over pretty bad and have like a sloth and their head be like squished in a little bit, and their eyes are like on the side of their head. I think that'll be a pretty funny one. Honestly, the mammoth one hit the nail on the head. Hit the nail on the head, and it was really cool. That was definitely one of the ones that I definitely wanted to see out of all the zones was the mammoth.
You guys don't think that Jack is out yet, right? Because we haven't seen his hybrid form yet at all.
Oh, I got a question. I got a question for you. You guys think Jack is dead or alive?
Oh, he's alive.
He's alive.
Has to be alive.
My boy holding on, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
he's gonna come back
there's-
in Wano for sure. And then we're gonna get that.
Or he's gonna like chase down. Once they leave Zoe, he's gonna find them again and fight them. I feel like we haven't seen enough of Jack. I mean, the guy's got a 1 billion bounty. Like, there's got to be more to him than just getting wrecked by Zanisha.
Yeah, he was way too hyped.
Well, I told John I think
Love
he's just
so
gonna
much.
climb the elephant, and after Luffy leaves, it's gonna be Law and Zoro and the Meekman versus Jack.
See, there's so many in here.
But isn't Zunisha walking away from where Jack and them are?
Yeah, it is.
How are they gonna crawl? He might follow Luffy's group to Whole Cake, and that might be a way for them to connect Whole Cake to Wano or something like that.
Yeah, no, I
don't know.
I really see that Jack's probably gonna chase down like Law and Zoro, who are going to Wano. Like, that's, I feel like that's because Jack's got to go back to Wano anyways to go see Kaido.
Yeah. And everyone wants Zoro to fight him, so Zoro versus Jack is probably gonna happen.
Yeah, it's gotta happen. Okay.
Further, I gotta go to YouTube / I'm just kidding. No. Here's the thing. Here's a few theories of what I have about Jack. One, he could probably do Skywalk. It wouldn't be far-fetched, right? So Skywalk. One, if the CP9 people can do it, I'm very positive people in the New World can do it, right? If he got Dofi out of the ship that he was in, we seen Dofi go all the way from Dressrosa all the way to Punkasik, right? Just by using the strings from the clouds, right? So it's not far-fetched for him to just grab Jack and Spider-Man his way into So. 2 or 3. His name is Jack the Drought, right? The Drought. So that's for a reason. So I think he might be able to evaporate maybe some water or some shit like that. 4, and this one, it's not my theory. This one's somebody else's I read. Maybe the better you are with your devil fruit, the less that is your weakness. For example, when Luffy was in Fishman Island, and he was using devil fruit abilities underwater, and even though he was in the bubble, his body did leave the bubbles at time. And even then, you still have times where you have devil fruit users that when they fall in the water, they don't go completely weak. So there's a chance that maybe they have, depending how strong you are, you have a certain resistance to water itself. Not complete resistance, somewhat, And 5th, he's holding on to that trunk so goddamn hard right now. Like there is no like he has a death grip on that thing. So those are my theories.
Didn't
but
we see him like knocked out though, and like blood coming out and stuff? Like, wasn't that like?
I don't know. I have to go back and read because I'm gonna read it too.
That's a good idea though that he's hanging onto the trunk, because I can see it too. Because he did get smacked and there was like his helmet broke, but he's got to be a tough guy. He's probably like just super phased and just barely hanging on, but he's like clinging for dear life on the trunk. I can see that, and he's crawling up.
Yeah, well, what I'm saying is like a lot of people were complaining about Oda making fodder characters in the New World, and I was like, I don't think Jack. First of all, I don't think Jack's a fodder. That's first.
That bounty's too high to be fodder.
Yeah, he's too high. I feel like this is Oda's way of showing how strong Jack actually is. That he's able to, he keeps coming back. He's like that villain that no matter what you do to him, he keeps coming back and back and back. So I think Oda's building him up for when Law and Zoro take him down, because I think that one's confirmed. Yeah. And I think that's the real reason why he keeps taking L's after L's, but he keeps coming back. I'm more on the idea that Dofi, it has him and he's using the strings to get to So, or the idea that he's using Skywalk. Because, like I said, if CP9 can do it back in the Grand Line, it's not far-fetched that people can do it in the New World.
You think Jack will kill somebody?
I just don't see Dofi coming back right away, though. I mean, he was too strong. If he comes back now when Luffy's gone, they're fucked. Like, they're not gonna beat Dofi.
Oh, bro, did you see the continents that got split when he got hit? I don't think he's in any way he could fight right now.
I know that. I will say this though. I'm very positive So's gonna go down. I think So's gonna die.
Because when Luffy went there, he was like, this elephant's been alive for over 1,000 years. Like he kind of felt sorry for it, so I think Luffy's just gonna put the elephant down, so it doesn't have to walk for the rest of his life.
No, I really think that So's gonna die, because I think we're gonna see So, and then if So is destroyed, and the last person there that people knew about was Luffy, I think Luffy will get the blame for So being destroyed. Plus Fishman Island, we know Fishman Island is gonna get destroyed by Luffy. Then you know how in the One Piece world is, where rumors, something very small can turn into a big cluster. I mean, look at Buggy. So I think that rumors will start coming out that Luffy's destroying these islands, which will make the Yonkos panic. So then Fishman Island, and so on.
Which leads to the Yonko War arc, which is, confirmed.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be hype.
Yeah, it's gonna be sick. Where'd Mechabladez go?
I don't know. He said he had to bounce.
Oh.
Oh, he said that? I didn't notice that.
And calm down. Yep. Well, okay, guys. I think I'm gonna wrap this one up here. Is there anything else you guys want to say? Anything at all? About anything?
I think as long as Sun and Moon just balances Pokemon, I think I'll be okay with it. Like, that's all I really want is them, just because I think there's a lot of broken Pokemon out there. They just need to do some more balancing and add some new moves. And just I guess as long as they add more Pokemon, I'm good. That's all I really want, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want the designs of the new gen Pokemon to be good, because I was actually kind of disappointed with 6th gen. When it was first announced, when the whole roster first came out, I actually made Facebook status. It was like 2 or 3 paragraphs long, and I was just complaining about some of the Pokemon on the list and their designs, like the keychain and stuff like that.
And then they're really going downhill with that.
Yeah, so I'm just hoping for good designs, and I just hope the game's fun. Because this game was actually boring.
Mm-hmm.
It really was it was just kind of still. I don't know if it was because it was a remake, but I don't think it is, because I played Soul Silver and a remake of Silver, and that game was fun. It was still fun, but for some reason I got really bored of it.
They've been going downhill a little bit. I think that there's a lot of things that can be improved. Honestly, I think the overall best game that they did last was Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I think that was the
Yeah,
best
those were really
game.
good. Those
You
were
know,
really good.
I really feel like this is going to be like the true next gen Pokemon game because I really feel like X and Y were just a test run to see what they could do with the new 3D stuff because they did have to port all the old Pokemon into 3D. They were making two games at once essentially. They were making X and Y as well as ORAS because they released them simultaneously, almost like 1 year after the other. They were working on them both at the same time, clearly. Like
Yeah.
I think they were just test runs. So I think this is going to be because they spent a while on this one too. I feel like this is going to be the real test run.
Hmm.
Do you
I
guys
do.
think, one last question, do you guys think that Pokemon Go will be like connected to this somehow? Like maybe you can transfer the Pokemon you get on Pokemon
You
Go?
know,
I
that's
don't
an
think
interesting
they.
concept because with Nintendo getting into the mobile market now, and since Pokemon Go is a mobile phone game, right? Maybe they will have some sort of thing connected to them or some sort of exclusive that's attached to them. We'll see. I mean, maybe like a Pokewalker, but instead of a Pokewalker, it's Pokemon Go.
I
That'd
don't
be
think
kind of
that
cool.
game's gonna be like what we want it to be.
No, it's not. It's gonna be
You know.
a mobile game. That's it's not gonna be anything too crazy.
Yeah. I don't think it's gonna be like what they hyped it up to be.
It's it's still probably gonna be somewhat fun on the go, but I doubt it's gonna be like as amazing as everyone, like real life Team Rocket and shit. It's not gonna be that.
Well, John showed me a demo from South by Southwest, right, John? Yeah. And they had a demo there of Pokemon Go, and all you did was catch Pokemon. You didn't even battle them. You just threw Pokeballs at them to
Wait, so you
catch
just
them.
Mm.
so you just collect them? Like there's no
Yeah.
battling?
Yeah.
So maybe you can just collect them that way, and then somehow like maybe through Pokemon Bank, just put it on there.
Yeah, Pokebank is a mobile app. That's a yeah, I could see that.
So you can actually put it on there and then transfer it to Sun and Moon probably. Like that'd be cool to get like old
Hmm.
Pokemon that you can't catch in this
So he
game.
said maybe you can catch the Pokemon and put them into your bank, and then put them into your game.
Yeah, because if you think about it, in the demo there was only Gen 1, and Gen 1 and stuff isn't really that common in the newer games. So
Yeah, so that's a good way to get like Gen 1, Gen 2 stuff over into
Now another
the
bad thing
new.
that they did show was like in order to evolve a Pokemon, you have to catch multiple of the same one, which sucks because the whole point of the game is that you travel to find Pokemon. So if I travel right now to New York and I get a Trubbish or a Rattata, and I come back to my region, I'm not going to be able to catch multiple of those. So I'm stuck with this lame ass Pokemon that I can't evolve.
that's tragic. I mean, unless they have to circulate the Pokemon, then they have to like rotate them. I feel like maybe then like certain days of like this week in this region there'll be this, and then like follow up with this and that. It's the only way I can see that working. But I doubt they'll go be that devoted to a mobile game. So
No, I don't know. I don't. I was excited, but I'm like, I don't think it'll be like I want it to be.
yeah, I'll just stick with the 3DS games. I think we'll be happy there.
Agreed. Well, all right, guys. Thank you guys for joining me. It was
Yeah,
actually really fun.
yeah,
Like I said,
anytime, man. Like
this
you
was
ever
my
want me
first
to
live stream on my channel.
going back here again, just like give me a holler. I'll be there gladly.
Will do.
Well, I'm like a busy guy, so my schedule's always changing. But yeah, this was really fun. This was actually my first ever live stream that I've ever done. So
Really?
that's why it's kind of like awkward. But
Oh, we gotta get
it
you
was
more,
it
Zolfi.
was really fun, yeah. But usually I'm free, Wednesday nights, Sunday nights. Those are the main two nights. Other than that,
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
yeah, Wednesday.
Okay. All right. This might be a thing. All right, guys. Thank you guys for being here.
All right, man. Anytime.
All
Yeah,
right.
you're welcome. Yeah. Just ask me if you want me on again. Thank you.
We'll do.